Oh, one more time. One more time. One more time. One more. Got it. Oh yes guys, here we go. This is the Hyper VS2. Oh yes. Let's see what's on the side of the box first, and then we'll crack it open. Alright, here we go. Some of the features on the side. What I am most excited about is the thick chassis, guys. This thing is super thick, so you know it can take some abuse. Those big thick shock towers. Oh yes guys. And of course the star of the show, guys, that 0.303 Nitro engine. Oh my gosh, this is gonna pack a punch. 5 cc's of power. Oh yes. Some more technical jargon on this side, guys. It's just showing you the length of the vehicle, the width, and the wheelbase. Yes sir. Alright, let's crack this thing open and see what's inside, guys. First things first, we got our manual. Definitely have to review this, see how to break in the engine. Then we got our transmitter. Seems pretty basic. We got our wheels. Oh my gosh, they're pre-glued, guys. Thank you Jesus. I didn't want to glue no wheels today. 2-stage filter system, so we have one oiled and one is not. This goes on the inside, this goes on the outside. Fuel filter, our other piece of the pull starter, and here's the car, guys. Oh yes, it's so cool looking. Oh man, yes, look at this thing. All right, let me cut this off. Ooh, this thing is pretty, guys. Oh my gosh, suspension is so plush. Yeah, this can absorb some shock. Man, this thing just feels so heavy as is, guys. Wow. Alright guys, let me stop gawking over this thing and let me get you guys some close-up shots. Oh my goodness.
Guys, say what you want about Nitro, but I'm telling you this, if you have one, you understand. There's just some kind of novelty behind having a real engine that you have to tune and modify and break in and all of that. For the gearheads, for the wrench heads out there, they understand. This is just one magnificent piece of machinery right here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and run it in. I'm gonna take it off camera and then we're gonna run it, guys. Oh yes, let's go. Alright, so I think we got everything we need to try and get this thing started today, guys. We got the igniter, we got our fuel, only running 20% to break it in. Transmitter, battery pack for the transmitter, funnel, the other end to the pull starter, heat gun, gloves, glow plug remover. Almost forgot, we also need a temp gun. Find out how much temp is in the engine. Let's warm her up. Yeah guys, I already see why a lot of people are turned off from Nitro. This is quite the task. If you're unprepared, yeah man, you're gonna be in for a bad time. Next thing I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take off these wheels. I've seen a lot of people try and start it with the wheels on, and yeah, if you give it too much gas, it's gonna run away. So I figure, you know what, let me just take these off. I do not have a filler, so I'm gonna work with a funnel. Glug glug glug. Oh, this one is purple. Alright. Looks like there's fuel in the line. One more for good measure. Alright. All or nothing. Let's get this guy on here. Alright. Let's open up the throttle a little bit. And let's see. Ooh, that was loud. Nicely, guys. Listen to that. Still a little bit high on the idle. I don't think so. It sounds pretty good. Alright guys, first tank down, and yeah, it's running pretty rich. Look at all that oil, which it's supposed to do. Alright, I I definitely get the reason why there's so much people turned off from Nitro, because it's a lot. Like, the process in itself is a lot, and if you're not patient enough with it, yeah, you're gonna hate it, man. You're gonna really hate the whole process. So got everything done up. When I opened up the carb, it really revved out high at first, so hopefully that didn't cause any issues. I got it back down really quick, and I ran it down to about there. I don't know if you can see the tank level. I'm gonna let it cool off for like the next 10 minutes or so, and I'm gonna run the second tank and repeat the process into the third tank, and then I'll take it out and run it. All right, second tank, second start. Let's see how easy or hard it's gonna be. All right, here we go. Let's give it some more gas. Alright, well there we go guys. Third tank in. I was almost done, and yeah, the starter cord decided to break. There goes the rest of the pieces, so it just kind of threaded off. I mean, the starter thing in there is fine, it's just the thread on the end kind of yanked off. But yep, that's why you got to be prepared, right? So I was already prepared for this nonsense, so I got this. Yep, this is the actual roto back plate. So I'm gonna put this on, and I'm gonna continue starting the engine, and it should be an easier time, man. All right guys, here we go. So the engine is out. It literally took me like less than 2 minutes to take this out. Just unbolt the 4 bottom screws, and I took off the throttle cable, and I took out the entire assembly here. I figured it was easier to do that, and I can get the screws from under there to take off the starter. Guys, wow, always know what you're in for. I can completely understand why people don't want to do Nitro. This is I'm not gonna lie, man. If I wasn't a patient man, this is a pain. This is a pain. You know, just the starter cable here, it already yanked off. So I think, well, I know what happened is that I got fuel. I flooded the tank. I flooded the engine, and I was yanking on the cable, and it managed to get all the way to the starter side here, and it wet the actual cable here, and then it just lubricated the entire wire, and it just slipped off of the thing. So I mean, the starter thing is fine, but you know, anyway, again, the point is, know what you're in for. I already had this planned out. I figured this would snap because I'm pretty much aggressive when it comes to this. So I have my little roto kit right here. Dang, 10 minutes of work for a lifetime of Nitro goodness, guys. Heck yes, this mod definitely is worth it, and it is very inexpensive for the amount of headache that it saves. All right, here we go, guys. More janky setup of mine. So I got this tool here and got my drill that I'm gonna hook it up to. Drill start, baby. All right, let's go.